Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. I'm recording, and of course, I'm bleeding. Got blood all in the boat. It's a very small cut, but when you're like me, you bleed like a pig. That's all there is to it. All I did was touch a little piece of sharp metal, and that was it. Cut, 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 and that's the way it works. Now, one thing, I'm gonna get rid of this. Put this over here. It's in my way. There we go. And of course, I have nothing to stop the bleeding with. I'm just literally. Ooh, I got a paper towel in here. I can't believe it. Can you believe that I got a paper towel? And of course, this is gonna rock, ain't it? I have to wash the blood out of my boat. Dang it. Of course, when your hands are wet, your skin's all nasty and or wet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, honey, I cut my finger. She says she's gonna quit letting me go fishing because every time I do, something happens. And this is just nothing. It's a small cut, but almighty, if you look. And that's what I did loading my boat yesterday. It slipped out of my hand and went down my leg. So apparently I really probably shouldn't be fishing anymore. I guess I should be in an old folks home somewhere, wishing that I, was dead already or something. Oh man, come on, quit bleeding. I want to fish. Let's wrap this whole thing around. If I had some tape, I'd just tape it off. I know one thing, I ain't getting any daggone fishing done, because all I'm doing is bitching and moaning about everything. Get up there and stay. I'm tired of listening at you rock. Uh-oh, and that's going to catch my finger. That string's going to catch my finger and open it up again. Some days are like that. You just can't count on nothing working right. And I'm dripping blood everywhere. Such a tiny cut. But I swear you'd think that I was some kind of hemophiliac or something. God dang it. Quit bleeding. Give me a day, people. Give me a day. I'm using my middle finger to work the damn string. I came here with so little time to fish, and all I've done is fight the camera. The wind ain't too bad today. The other day the wind was horrible. But all I've done is fight the camera, trying to get it set up. And that didn't work out. I accidentally broke my little pole that I hold the phone up with. I was trying to pull it out of there real quick, and I broke it by accident because the camera looked like it was about to fall in the water. And that's my son-in-law's camera, so we don't want to lose that. So, yeah, it's just one of those trips that if something could go wrong, you know what I mean? And I forgot to put my plug back there, so I got about a ton of water in the back of the boat, which ain't helping me none. But anyway, I didn't come out here to bitch and moan. I come out here to fish. And that's what I'm going to do. What little time I got left here, bleeding or otherwise, or mad or anything else, I'm going to fish. I'm going to do some top water fishing here in a little bit. Is what I'm going to do. I wished I could do something with the camera, but that's the only place I feel safe putting it right at the moment. Is right between my feet. I feel like it's just a matter of time though, I'm going to catch a fish. I'm getting into some good area. I felt a little grass right there. A little grass is always good. Usually bass in that grass. course, I'm probably not really letting it get down deep enough because this water's fairly deep over here. Mostly trying to work my way up to that bank. I don't care to come back in the dark. I got lights. But this is where I caught a couple of fish the other day. I was on this bank going up through here. And I know there's some over where I lost my phone. Oh yeah, I lost my cell phone last trip as well. So, yeah. You know, you just do what you got to do. I kind of liken it to working on cars. Whether you like working on cars or don't like working on cars, doesn't matter. If you got to work on one, you're going to be bleeding. Some people really like working on them. They get a big kick out of it. And I freaking can't stand it. I hate working on cars. Everybody says, well, you're a small engine mechanic. Small engine, weed eaters, chainsaws ain't cars. And I got a buddy, passed away now, Tom, one of my bestest old buddies. He couldn't stand working on small engines, but he could do anything to a car. He beats everything I've seen. And I got a brother that can do all of it. He can work on cars, work on chainsaws, work on a computer, he can computer program. And he's got his own YouTube channel, Paul's Outdoor Academy. He's got a pretty good little following. If you ain't following him, whoops, you might want to start, because he's getting almost 3,000 something subscribers now. So his channel's starting to really pick up some steam. I'm to 200. I actually made the 200 mark, and I've got an announcement I'm gonna do on my channel about a 200 subscriber giveaway. I've got a lake map card for East Tennessee, and I also have one for the mid-states, which I think is Atlanta and some of those other mid-south, I think is what it is, lake map. So whoever wins, depending on where you're at, and you know, if you're out of those two areas, then I guess maybe I could come up with some other plan for you. But what I've actually got, I had in mind, was the lake map card. And considering those are about 200 bucks, that's a pretty good little prize to win. And of course, to get in on the, oh, something right there just jumped. To get in on the giveaway, you got to be a subscriber. And I'm not saying you got to run and do it right now, but if you want in on the lake map deal as the giveaway prize, I would make sure you put your name in the hat there by subscribing, because it's going to be subscribers only, not just anybody can get it. It's whoever's part of my channel. And I'd actually be going live right now, but the last time I did, the wind was real bad and my phone went over into the lake. And even though I was in 3 feet of water, the bank did this number off into deeper water, and that was the end of the phone. I got out and felt around with my feet, couldn't find it. And I thought if I could get it quick enough, you know, I might could salvage the phone, you know, get it out real quick, dry it out and everything, but it didn't happen. I just lost the phone altogether. And that, I hate to admit this, but that's like number 4 or 5 I've lost to the lake over the last 2 years. And I don't know anybody else that's lost that many daggone phones. But here's the difference. Everybody knows me. I'm the bargain guy, king of bargains. I don't own iPhones. I mean, I've got a nice phone. It has Samsung phone, Android thing or whatever, but it ain't no iPhone. And I buy it at the dollar store, believe it or not. And it's only about 50 bucks, and it costs me about $35 a month to keep it on. And it films good. I can make phone calls. It does everything I need it to do. And like I said, it's 45 bucks plus another 35 for the card. So if it goes in the lake, it's just not a tragedy, you know. I watched my brother's $1,200 Apple phone go in the water one trip we were up here. And he had a case on it that probably keep it kind of waterproof for a little while. He jumped in the water. It was about 5 foot, yeah, 5 or close to 6 foot. He could barely keep his head above water and feel for it, and he couldn't find it. It was just gone, just gone. Bottom line, wasn't no getting it back. So I tell you, this is a little tricky to do with my second finger and not my first one. I sure can't do it with my first finger though. That string got under that flap of skin and flipped it over. That didn't feel good. Well, it's all right. And I don't have a lot of time to fish. The sun's got about look from here, about a foot above the sunset, before sunset. So I might have have an hour here or so. Of course, this time of the day is a good time of the day to catch some fish. So me and my brothers went out before and literally caught all our fish in a half an hour before the sunset, or before it got dark or whatever. So just because I got out here late don't mean necessarily that I'm not going to catch anything. All right, let's take us a break.